First warning weather day, everybody, on the very first day of February. Welcome back to Western Mass News. And hopefully you didn't have too bad of a weekend, but we're greeting you with some snow.
I got to tell you though, the weekend, it was
so
freezing,
cold.
right?
So cold.
Just running inside every chance you get, basically.
Friday, Saturday. I mean, yesterday was a little bit better because there's a lot less wind, but obviously we have tons of cold air in place. One thing you need for a decent-sized snowstorm is cold air, and we have plenty of that, and we're going to have plenty of moisture as well. So all of us are looking at significant amounts of snow. In fact, it's snowing across the area now, generally coming down lightly, but even the light snow is sticking to everything. So we have coatings across the area at about 1/4 of an inch. So obviously allow for extra time. Slippery roads, any untreated surfaces aren't in great shape, and it's only going to get worse because the snow is going to ramp up as the morning goes on. The heaviest still looks to be, say, from mid-afternoon through the first half of tonight. At times later on today, could come down about 1/2 inch to 1 inch per hour, especially the hills, the higher terrain, but even in the valley as well. The snow is light in nature, so it's easy to move around, which is good news, and it doesn't glom onto everything, but it does pile up quickly. It'll be breezy as well. The wind's going to pick up out of the northeast, hence a nor'easter, and it'll become gusty up to about 30 miles per hour. I think around midnight or so, after that, conditions will begin to improve. The snow will taper off, and then tomorrow will be a better weather day. But keep in mind, we're going to be waking up tomorrow with tons of snow on the ground across the area. And you can see the winter storm warning extends all the way across southern New England, up into New Hampshire and Vermont, out towards Albany. Winter weather advisory on the Cape, where they're going to mix with a lot of rain, so snow totals there will be significantly lower. But we're 18 right now, so again, we have that cold air that's in place. The snow having no problem sticking to most surfaces. Feels like it's 6. I mean, it's not as bitter as it was over the weekend, but when it feels like it's 6, it's cold enough. And wind chills today are going to be in the teens and 20s, while temperatures only tick up. So while it's snowing, it'll generally be feeling quite a bit certainly cold enough out there with the snow coming down. You can see the snow is slowly overspreading southern New England. There are some holes in the radar here, so for this morning it's generally light, off and on, more on than off, and then it will ramp up, especially as we go into the afternoon with some real heavy bands to the south. Visibility is right now between 2 and 8 miles, indicating light snow, and just some flurries right now from North Adams out towards Orange, out along Route 2. But the snow continues to overspread this morning, with the height of it coming down this afternoon. This is at about 7 o'clock this evening. You can see we're still in it, so the evening commute, man, it's going to be snowing hard. There'll be quite a bit of snow on the ground. Visibilities will be reduced, and there'll be some blowing and drifting of the snow as well. Conditions will begin to improve as the snow tapers off overnight tonight, and by tomorrow morning there'll be just maybe a leftover snow shower, maybe even a tiny mixed shower tomorrow morning. But by that point, again, the damage is done. We're calling for about 6 to 10 inches of snow from Northampton to Holyoke to Springfield, right along the river, where there might be just a little bit of drying in the river where you get a little downslope. So it'll be a little heavier as you make your way just to the west out towards Westfield, Franklin County, eastern parts of Hampden and Hampshire County, about 8 to 12 inches of snow as well. So a lot of us are going to get double-digit snow totals. And then the Berkshires, the hill towns, the higher terrain from Blandford, Cummington, Worthington, about 1 foot, if not more, and out towards Worcester County, about 1 foot of snowfall as well. So your forecast today, obviously we're going to have that snow. Notice the temperatures in the teens now. Later today, they'll be in the upper 20s, but those winds gusting to about 30 miles per hour. That'll continue into the overnight tonight, so there'll be some blowing and drifting of the snow. Snow through midnight. In the valley, 6 to 12, elevated areas, and off to the east too, as we just pointed out, will be up over 1 foot. Temperatures tonight stay in the 20s, and tomorrow, a lot of leftover clouds, but we're pretty much done with the accumulating snow, and we will get some melting as temperatures come up into the low to mid 30s. We'll stay mainly cloudy, maybe a snow shower on Wednesday, but it's generally a dry day. And in fact, it'll be turning milder, close to 40 come Thursday. And Friday, maybe some rain or a period of rain ending in some wet snow late in the day. All right, that's your forecast for now. We'll have more in just a little while. Jordan and Taylor, over to you.
Thank you, Dan. All right, well, sex and labor trafficking is the second largest criminal industry in the world, according to the State Department. And experts say the massive